Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Knotbreaker channel. Today we're going to do a whole lot of splitting, and it's partly the fault of two people. Indiana Doug, who shouted me out in the video, and I can't thank you enough for the shout out, and I appreciate you so much, buddy. You do a lot for this community. You do a lot for the other creators. If you're not here from Doug's channel, I suggest you go over and give him a look. He does a lot of stuff. He has a lot of content, and he's regularly posting. But it's partly his fault and partly Killinger's fault. If you don't know Killinger, I'll post a link to his channel as well. He also has a lot of good content, a lot of really good homesteading stuff. If you ask me, he's doing all kinds of different things, and he makes some phenomenal handles. I don't personally have any, but everybody who has one that I've heard of loves it. So I'll post a link to his site as well as his YouTube channel. But Killinger posed a question to me, and Doug kind of gave me a little bit of crap for not liking the Fiskars, which I still don't, Doug. You can rest assured in that. I don't plan on budging on that, especially after today. I just don't like this thing. The metal's soft. I don't like the handle. I don't like that the handle can't be replaced. Again, I understand the lifetime warranty. You can leave it outside. You can run it over with your tractor and split wood with it. That's great. I just don't like it. It's not for me. But Killinger posed a question to me, knowing that I don't like the Fiskars, and asked what I do like. What is my favorite splitter? And it has to be this one. As much as I hate to admit it because of my relationship with Helco, this Saxon splitter is amazing. The good news is that I don't have to recommend it to you, and I won't recommend it to you, because there's another company out there called Adler that makes their super splitter, which is exactly the same thing. It just looks different. It has some paint on it and a little bit of a different hanging method, but all in all, same exact head. They're forged in the same company, Helco, Adler, and I think it's Bison. Don't hold me to that, but are all forged in the same foundry. And then Helco and whoever else does whatever they do to them when they get the heads in. So anywho, my disdain for the Fiskars earned me a whole lot of crap from a Facebook group I'm a part of. A lot of Fiskars fanboys in there, I guess. But I was prepared for it. I knew that it was going to happen. You just can't get me to budge on it. Here's the Grand Force, probably my number 2 if I had to leave the house with just 2 splitting mauls. It would be the Helco and the Grand Force every time. Every single time. So, on another topic, I think you'll notice that my content looks a little bit better. I hope. If not, I got a lot more work to do. I've been at this about 4 hours editing this video. That's because I decided to give myself a couple cameras and get some different angles and stuff like that going. I've done this before in a couple other videos, so I've had limited practice at it, but it is a bear. You got 6 splitters and 2 different cameras and trying to work in everything. It's a bit of a chore. So I hope you guys will hang out with me to the end of this video. It's a 15-minute long video. I understand it's long, but it's for the cause. to find out which one splits the best. I don't know that we got a definitive answer because they all performed really well. Even the Fiskars. Excuse me. Even the Fiskars performed well. Just not as good. Not as good as my other ones. So I don't know. I don't know what else I can say other than just rambling and about this, that, and the other. Killinger gave me that great question, and that's the main inspiration for this video. And also Indiana Doug. He helped me with a little bit of inspiration as well. Said, well, since I hate the Fiskars so bad, what do I like? So again, thank you guys for interacting with me, and I enjoy talking to the both of you pretty regular. So let's just watch me split some wood, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. This is the one that had the handle go loose in it, the first one I received. I sent that back. Then I got this one with the wonky grind. I ended up fixing the grind. Stopped being mad about it. Stopped letting it just sit in the corner. I fixed the grind on it and sharpened it. And to my surprise, you'll see it actually does quite well, honestly. It didn't do good that first video I used it in. I'm not sure that there wasn't a combination of a bunch of other things that caused that, but yeah, if you'll watch here, it did a mighty fine job. Some of you might be wondering why I keep smacking the pole against the log that I'm getting ready to split. That was for me to link up the sound between both cameras so it wouldn't be a crazy delay and so on and so forth. It's one of the reasons they use those clapper things in films. If they have multiple camera angles and stuff like that, they use that clapper to mark the sound. I don't know if you knew that. I recently learned that this week. So I said, well, I don't have a clapper. I'll just smack the log when I'm ready to link everything up. And it worked pretty well. Worked pretty well. Next time I do this, I'm going to try to find a way to edit that out of it, though. But for this this video, it served its purpose. I hope I didn't waste my money on these cameras. I'm sure I could probably sell them if not. It's just going to be a learning curve trying to figure out how to set everything up for the optimal look, what have you. So yeah, this splitter did really well. Again, I can't recommend anybody go buy anything from Helco. Their equipment might be decent, but their customer service is junk. And apparently their QC is junk these days. So here's the Council FE6, which also had a loose handle. I'll let them know about it. I've talked to one of the higher ups over there, and there was talks of me getting a replacement handle, but that never came. So I have made a handle. Well, I didn't make the handle. House made the handle, and I just happened to have it laying around. I just made it fit inside the head. So, but it's got a 36-inch curved in it now. I wanted a straight handle because I thought that would help it, but I had what I had, and I didn't get a replacement from Council. So there's that. I think what you'll find with these axe type splitters, which the FE6 isn't a splitter, it's an axe. It's a fire axe. Made for busting open doors and things of that nature. It has a proprietary design for that, but it happens to make a really good splitter because of its weight and its wedge shape. But what you'll find with these axe types is that they do stick a lot more, which is a given. That's a given. Doesn't make it a bad tool per se. It just sticks a little bit. But once you get it freed up and you get the round broken down, it cuts through it like butter. Put a good edge on it. Like I said in my review video of it, it had a burr on the edge. I'm pointing at a knot right here, but it had a burr on the edge when I got it, so I had to clean that up, and then I had to put a new handle in it. But here we are. It does a good job. Last but certainly not least, in the big lineup of splitters that I have, an awful lot of wood back there for just a YouTube splitter. This is the Council Tools 5-pound splitting axe. This is an axe that is designed for splitting, and it does that quite well. There again, with the axe types, you're going to get a lot of sticking, but it does its job. I picked a little bit smaller round for this guy. No real reason, it's just what I had left of this tree I cut up. Also, I want to shout out, I know Maud probably doesn't watch these videos, but I want to shout her out for letting me just come over there and split and cut wood at my leisure and film, what have you. She had some trees fall on her property, so we're going to be here for a while, cutting and splitting wood and doing different videos and projects and tests and what have you. But it's all thanks to her for letting me just kind of come and go as I please. So if you are watching, thank you for letting me film on your property. That's going to just about wrap this video up. I've rambled a lot, I've talked a lot, and some of it was nonsense probably, and other parts of it were useful. But this is the longest I've ever spent editing a video, longest I've ever spent on a video whatsoever. There again, I'd just like to point out that there's a good bit of wood back there for someone who just splits wood for YouTube. Well, thank you all so much for watching. May God bless you and your families. Keep your edges sharp and clean. Let's be good to one another. There's too much hate and discontent in the world these days. We don't need to add to it. Stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.